speaking of babies, let's talk about how they're made.
Well, guess who's having a field day in the sheets? A new study shows farmers have the most sex out of any other profession, on average having sex at least once a day. 67% of them rate their performance as incredible. Sex experts say it's because farmers are likely to be more fit than desk-bound city dwellers and have more stamina. Farmers were closely followed by architects and hairdressers for having the most sex. At the bottom of the list, journalists.
Yeah, that's right. Apparently, of all the professions, farmers have the most sex and journalists have the least, which doesn't shock me, all right? In this era, journalists don't have time to be having sex because Trump is always breaking news. I bet every time journalists try and set the mood, they'll be at home like lighting candles. They'll be like, baby, it's time. Womp, womp, womp. I've been really trying to build this wall. God damn it, he did it again. And as for the farmers, like, of course they have a lot of sex. Farming is a sexy profession. Think about it. All day, what do? Plowing, huh? Planting seeds, growing eggplants, watering vagina trees, yeah. Although I will say they didn't say farmers are having sex with people. Yeah, they just said they have the most sex. All I'm saying is scarecrows don't need to have mouths. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's move on to news from somewhere off the coast of Norway.
A boatload of people who thought they were embarking on an exciting cruise of the fjords of Norway say they got a different kind of excitement.
Mutiny on a luxury cruise ship. Several say their toilets stopped working.
The toilet just does not flush. When it smells, it leaks.
Passengers got into tense confrontations with the crew.
Nothing on this itinerary is the same. Look at the list. Nothing is the same. Not one thing.
They don't want any of the videos going viral. There's no internet. They've shut down the internet.
Norwegian Cruise Line issued a statement apologizing for their guests' inconvenience, blaming weather for the change in itinerary. They also offered passengers a 25% credit for a future trip.
Wait, what? Instead of a refund, the cruise line is offering 25% off another cruise? Yo, that's hella gangster, man. Imagine if the Titanic did that, right? Yeah, they're just pulling people into the lifeboats like, I'm so sorry your husband froze to death. Here's a coupon for a frozen margarita next time. Also, I get that this vacation wasn't perfect, but I'm not gonna lie. These people were being a little extreme, all right? Okay, some toilets don't flush and the food's not good. You're still on a cruise ship. You got slides and pools and endless alcohol. That's all you need for a good time. If the toilets don't work, you have the ocean right there. I mean, it's nature's original toilet. Just do your thing. You know, over the side, go back to the pool. You know how I know things weren't that bad? It's because people got together to make a group sign, all right? That doesn't happen in a real disaster, right? When shit's really going down, no one's like, oh no, we're gonna die. Who's got pen and paper? We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. It would have been funny, though, if the passengers did take over, because I like how the people like, I want to see that captain. Imagine if they just took over the ship and it became like a pirate cruise. Just people sailing around the seas, attacking other crews. Ah, take the shrimp buffet. Ah. Let's kick it off with Pope Francis, leader of the worldwide Catholic Church and president of the Tall Hat Club. Francis has shaken up the church for years now. He said he doesn't judge gay people. He said your pets will go to heaven. And now he's considering maybe the biggest change yet.
Pope Francis signaling a possible departure from a centuries-old tradition in the Catholic Church. The requirement of celibacy for priests is open for debate. During Mass yesterday, the Pope didn't refer to the celibacy issue, but warned if we spend our days content that this is the way things have always been done, then the gift vanishes, smothered by the ashes of fear and concern for defending the status quo.
Oh, the Pope is considering getting rid of the celibacy rule for Catholic priests. And I'm going to be honest, I'm happy about this, but it is going to be a little bit weird when you start seeing your priest on Tinder. Yeah. He's going to be there like, name of the Father, the Son, swipe left, swipe right. Also, you know that priests having social lives is going to affect their sermons, right? They're going to be preaching up there like, we know from Genesis that it was just Adam and Eve. But if there was, say, a Zoe in the mix, Eve would understand. I mean, she's talking to serpents and stuff. I also like it. I really like it because I think it's cool that the Pope is looking to update the church. You know, I think religion should always be updated. If he's interested, I actually have some suggestions of my own. You know, like, do we actually need to go to Mass? It's 2019, maybe a podcast, like once a month, you know? Yeah, just to mix things up. Also, why is the communion wafer so bland, huh? Jesus was from the Middle East. How about like a bowl of hummus, just to go with it, you know what I'm saying? Body of Christ, tasty, you see what I'm saying? And while we're at it, like that song, I mean, it's cool, but it's like, it's been so long. Like, just like update the whole thing, you know, just come on like domino, no, domino, 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 Spero. We're all getting blessed. Getting blessed together now. My church would be dope. All right.